No, that was failure. Right. Kimber Rampart, 1911, 45 compensated barrel, which we're going to talk more about. This also comes in 9mm, but we've got it in 45. And let's just start out by taking a few shots. We're not going to start at 12. We're going to come back to 12, and there's a reason for that. We're going to go over to 25. Winchester 230 grain ball, typical GI type ammunition. And let's just start here at 25 and see if I can get the raccoon. Kind of a funny colored raccoon there, yellow with silver. See if I get him there on the right. All right, how about the black crow next to him? Got to find the sweet spot on these new glasses. Head flipper on the black silhouette. All right, red woodchuck. And let's see, green standing prairie dog. Center of the red silhouette. I've got the head. Can I get the head back? And hit something. Last shot, we're out. All right. Kimber Rampart. 5-inch barrel. Actually, the slide length is looking at 6 inches, but the barrel is only 5, and it does have a patent pending removable compensator on the end. I'm not going to take the gun apart, but that's how you would take that compensator off. Toolless, supposedly fairly simple. Stainless steel slide, stainless steel frame, Cerakoted, custom lock grips, which I do like. Let's see, high-vis sights, high-vis orange rear, front, high-vis green rear, adjustable, drift adjustable for windage. These are really quick to pick up. The only problem with that is, for precision, trying to line up the dots is not anywhere near as accurate as trying to line up right angles. So I try to ignore the dots and look at the black metal around them, which does make it happen. We'll talk more about it after we shoot some more at 50 yards. So that was out of the original Kimber 8-round magazine. Let's try a Wilson 8-round mag. Still the same 230 grain ball ammunition. And let's go out here to 50 and see how this match grade barrel, DLC finished match grade barrel, works out here at 50 yards. Of course, you know, we'll start with the gong. Ah, come on. I missed the gong at 50 yards. Something about those sights and new glasses. Build my excuses in. Let's try it again. There we go. 16-inch high right. 12-inch below it. I'm blaming it on the glasses and these high-vis sights. High-vis sights are great for quick, just not great for precision. And these new glasses take some getting used to. My excuses. All right, 10-inch to the left of the 16. There we go. 8-inch below that, maybe? Or not. Yeah, these Lock, that's L-O-K, Lock, my favorite grip company. Bogey grips, really get a good solid grip. It's got machine checkering on the mainspring housing and kind of a frag pattern or dimple pattern on the actually not frag, more of a dimple pattern, almost like a golf ball finish on the front strap. Ambidextrous safety. Plain old trigger, it's not skeletonized or anything, but it does have an over travel stop. And brakes right around. I haven't measured, it's got just a little tiny bit of glitch or creep in it right there. And then a clean brake, no over travel. I'm guessing it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 to 5 pounds. It is smooth and feels good so far. The question is, does that compensator really help? We're going to take it out to 12 yards here, and I'm going to run the plates with the Kimber and a plain old 5-inch 1911. This is my Alpha Foxtrot. And also a 6-inch 1911. This is my Bul Armory Hunter 6-inch. So let's just try these at 12 and see what it'll do. All right, let's start with the Rampart. Still 230 grain ammunition. And let's just run the plates fairly quickly, well, as quick as I can, here at 12 yards. And let's just see what kind of recoil we get out of this gun. Got nothing to measure, so it's going to be purely subjective. And we'll start and end with the gong, and consider if I get all plates. And got a failure to feed. Or was that a failure to eject? We're going to find out. Nope, that was failure to feed. Alright, let's do the same thing now with the standard GI Alpha Foxtrot and see what this will do. Alright, subjectively, that was noticeably more recoil. Wilson magazine and the Bul 6-inch Hunter, and see what it'll do. And, oh, the trigger on this Bul 6-inch Hunter is just to die for. Alright, subjectively, strictly subjectively, the ported Kimber Rampart does feel a little bit better controlled than the typical 5-inch GI 1911, well, not GI, but typical 5-inch 1911, and probably about the same as the Hunter. Now, interesting, the Kimber is 40.9 ounces. That's just with an empty magazine in it. The Alpha Foxtrot is almost 2 ounces lighter at 39 ounces on the button, and the Bul Armory is the heavy one at 43.5. So the extra weight, the extra barrel length probably makes up for the compensation. Now the barrel itself isn't ported. It does have a ported channel on the top and lightning cuts on the slide itself. So some of those I'm sure do help a little bit on this, but again, I think that adding that port does make a difference in the Kimber over the standard 5-inch. Makes it about the same as a 6-inch without going out. Although actually you hold these side by side, and if I can do it without scratching the Cerakote here, the Kimber Rampart with the port with the compensator is about the same length as the Bul Armory 6-inch. So just a quick look at the Kimber Rampart 45. Again, they do make this in 9mm, and so far kind of a nice gun. So it's kind of pricey. It runs around $1,500 give or take. Is that worth it? Well, again, it shoots as good as the Bul Armory, which costs about the same amount of money, although you can't get the Bul anymore. The only thing I'm not fond of is, you can see it there in the light where it says Rampart on the side of the slide. I don't know how well it shows up outdoors here, but that's it. All right, thanks for stopping in while we take a look at the Kimber Rampart Ported 1911.